Today we're tying a March Brown soft hackle pattern, ultra simple, ultra effective. 3761, we go from about a 14 up to about a size 10. I'm going to start some tan U70 right behind the eye, and I'm going to run that all the way down to the barb. So what I want to do is I want to build up just a little bit of a body out of this tan thread, and then I'm going to lay in a piece of silver wire. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go down the shank with that piece of wire, and we're just going to kind of cover that up so that we've got a little bit of built up abdomen. A couple times through, 2 or 3 times up and down the wire and shank there to give you an idea of the thickness. Next I'm going to take my silver wire, advance that forward 4 to 6 wraps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some pheasant tail ice dub. Good stuff. Kind of a cool new color too. We'll dub that on. We're going to make a nice little noodle.
And that wire kind of drops the fly. I mean, with it being skinny back there in terms of diameter, and the wire sinks pretty good, really.
Not much to it, and this is something you definitely could run behind a big stonefly nymph if you wanted to on a dropper, or however you want to swing it would be great. So I'm going to go onto my partridge neck here, select a feather. It is a March Brown pattern, so I like to grab a feather that has just a little bit of brown to it. So that classic black and white speckle on a partridge is nice and everything, but I like that brown color for this particular fly. Prepare that by grabbing the tip with my hackle pliers. Just kind of helps me expose the right follicles there. Snip off the excess, tie that in right ahead of the dubbing ball. And that way, when you wrap that feather on there, it's going to expand a little bit around there, and you get more of a pulse to it when it's getting pulled through the water. So again, whether it's underneath another big bug or just getting swung in classic soft hackle fashion, either way that works. Pulled my feather out there, a little professional oversight. Get about 2 or 3 wraps of that partridge on there, kind of as much as you can. One of the disadvantages was working with that short feather. Well, it's got such cool markings, it's hard not to use. Just kind of get all that material out of the way there. Sure not to crowd your eye. Build up a nice little head. Got the whip finish complete. And there you have a completed March Brown soft hackle. Very simple, effective fly. One of my favorites. Hope it's one of yours too.